All right. So just having a shroom session here, trying to figure out a solution to a challenge I have. I have to go visit my parents, do some personal life issue stuff. So I have to kind of put my life, my spiritual classes here in Brazil on hold for a little bit. For myself, I need to go do some things. So I'm going to offer my to rent my life, my home, and my car, my foil boards, surfboards. Come live my life for me while I'm away, like on a month-to-month basis, a month, 2 months, 3 months. Get away from and come enjoy what's been my life. Come spend some time focusing on yourself, on your spiritual journey here. Basically do what I've been doing, enjoying nature in all its forms, ocean, sun, and medicines. You can get natural medicines here to help you access your higher self, help you escape your slavery to your ego. So I'm running out of shroom tea here that I've made. Has some matcha. This is super quick and easy matcha. Oh, I got you there, little buddy. You've been baptized in matcha. I'm talking to a cat, not my dick. I am mostly naked here. This is a great place to live if you want to experience being naked in nature like we were born to be. I don't know if you remember, but when you were a little kid, you used to run around naked all the time, and it was great. And here, you're pretty much all by yourself. You can be naked. I'm wearing underwear for now for you guys, but I need to go get some more underwear because I hardly wear any, or I hardly have any left after 5 years living here in Brazil. But yeah, you get access to a car, a house, and basically you just pay for my rent. Car I have to pay taxes, or else the cops pull me over. So you'll be helping me pay for all that. But I'm not really making much money, so I think it's a good deal for everybody involved. There is a caveat: you have to take care of the place. You can't be like a settler, a colonizer. You can't come here and just trash the place. You have to wake up every day, feed the animals. There are 3 cats and a dog that you have to take care of, feed them. Natural foods, not that corporate bullshit. We don't buy corporate food cereal crap from the store. We don't support that. We try to lessen that as much as possible. So cook a little bit of food for the cats and the dogs. The worst part will be cleaning up after their piss and poop. And whatever their mess that they make. Sometimes cats vomit. But yeah, you'll be able to do ayahuasca here. There's ceremonies every couple of weeks. There's surfing. There's a town nearby, 15 minutes away, for you to get groceries and get some connections to local people and such. People are very kind here, very welcoming. But yeah, you just have to keep the place nice, take care of the animals. There's bugs and stuff here. It is Brazil. We are close to the Amazon. In fact, there's no Amazon border. Everything is the Amazon. It's just some places have a dry season, so it dries up a little bit. And then now during the rainy season, the Amazon comes back to life. And yeah, so you have to learn to live with nature. So there's no buying pesticides. There's no spraying bug spray everywhere. Right now, I have a house of wasps above my head in my balcony. But they're not bothering me yet, so I'm letting them stay. That's the kind of life we have to learn to live. So very peaceful. Like so the wasps don't sting or bite or whatever. Wasps don't have stingers, they have biters. And then there's bees like this. And the bees are very friendly. Look, can you see? Oh, I disturbed their leaf, so they flew away. They're all over this tree, but they're friendly here. We're growing up to be in combat against nature all our lives. We don't have to be. You just have to learn how to take some nature medicine. And yeah, you can live here. The price, what it'll be. So there is a house cleaner, her family to support. So we have to support them. And the person that built this house, we have to support her for building this house out in the country. But yeah, it's gonna be $550 a week. So pretty good price, I think, because you get to use a truck, and then there's thousands of dollars worth of fun hobby equipment here. Kite surfing stuff. But yeah, there's going to be a deposit though, because we know some of you guys are thieves. So you rent a whatever and then you trash it. No, we're not having that. You're gonna have to pay a big deposit, but you get the deposit back when you return all the stuff in the house and everything in the life in good condition. And yeah, we've got opportunity to practice growing. You're gonna need to learn how to grow, because they're gonna try to cut off the slaves' food supply when we revolt. So it's a good chance to use this land to learn how to farm. I've been letting it grow wild for it to develop its natural nutrition back, because this was just dead grass before. But we just mowed it recently because it was up to my chest in weeds. So yeah, there's a gardener also to take care of. So all that pretty much goes to the gardener and everything, while I go take care of my life business stuff. So yeah, come here. There's yoga, there's nature medicines, there's quiet. Here, it's very rare to find a safe place that is truly quiet with nature. This is one of the animals. And what's great about right now is Everything's green. So much newborn oxygen. And even the wind that comes here, it comes all the way across the ocean, the Atlantic. And even before that, it comes from Africa, where there's not a whole lot of smog and industry. And Africa is the birthplace of humanity. So here it's the wind from the birthplace of humanity blown across the ocean, which is the great goddess that we all know it to be. And yeah, if you want to connect with your spiritual self, learn and evolve on a spiritual journey, this is the place to come do it. Here's your opportunity. $550 a week. What does that work out to a month? $2,200 a month. I mean, how much is your life wherever you are, near whatever metropolis city or whatever? How much is that per month? I think it's a good deal. Also, food is relatively cheap here if you have the dollar. $5 to $12 a meal. If you cook at home, which I do, there's plenty of chef level cooking equipment here. I opened a restaurant a couple of years ago, so cook a lot of salads with nuts, cabbage, and Japanese and Korean sauces. There's a city nearby, a big city, about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, called Fortaleza. And there they have a Korean grocery store, a Japanese grocery store, so that you have connection to Eastern healthy options, which we know all healthy food options comes from the East. Everything in the West is pretty much corrupted or soulless, we know. UK being an example. I'm sorry your food sucks. The only reason the West has any good food is because it was brought from the Middle East. The spices, the spice trade, the Silk Road, all that stuff. But yeah, I cook a lot. I get my tofu and everything I need 2 hours away. You can do trips there yourself, but I recommend just having it delivered. Delivery from Fortaleza to here is like $12 to pay a cab driver to bring a box of stuff. And yeah, I would be completely available as your helper person to set everything up for you. So you don't speak Portuguese, you say, hey, I want a delivery from Fortaleza from the Korean grocery store to get a bunch of gochujang kimchi. The best kimchi in the world is here, I'm telling you. I've tested it everywhere, and the best is here, amazingly. You got to see for yourself, but you can get kimchi, tofu, sushi, not sushi. Every gochujang, shoyu, soy sauce, everything you need from the Korean grocery store and Japanese market in Fortaleza, have it delivered here for $12, like 60 reais. And then, yeah, this is another one of the animals to take care of. And there's an old cat that does need closer attention. She needs to be hydrated well, so you have to change her water every couple hours. She likes cold. And that's it. And there's helpers here to clean the house for you. And she comes twice a week. You can ask her to come more. And what else is there to know? If you want to tour the house, I'm gonna run. There's lots of fitness opportunities here. Right now I'm practicing. This tree has died, so it's good to punch something really solid. So there's that. And then if you want, you can just go on a nature walk back here. Like half a kilometer. It's all part of this land. Coconuts there. I haven't been going back there too much because it's been raining a lot. What else? The house. Come on, Fumasa. Show us the house. The toy room for surfing. Furniture, so you don't have to buy furniture, right? All the cookware stuff. As you can see, got a Korean grill out front. And then there's a bedroom here for you. Whoops. The light, I had to replace the light bulb. I'll show you a different bedroom. Right now it's not available. This is the other cat. So she spends most of the time just sleeping. My room's a little bit of a mess. I wash my underwear every day just because I don't want to use too much clothes when I don't need to, and so I only have my underwear most of the time to wash. Less clothes to wear, less clothes to wash, less pollutants to pollute nature with. So yeah, that's beautiful, right? You can walk and wander. And then just clean out the cat litter box. People that have cats, I prefer them because they know what taking care of cats is like. Bring your cat. This is a cat I brought from the US. She lived with me. She was 12 years old. I mean, she lived with me for 12 years. And I was afraid her being a city cat for her whole life, an indoor cat, she wouldn't be able to handle a move. I was like, what do I gotta do? Do I have to give up my cat? And I was like, I can't do that. So I brought my cat down here and I trained her to fly on an airplane. I trained her to be cool with car rides. I trained her to be cool with going on adventures. We've been on so many adventures here in Brazil. I took her to the Amazon. I took her to the great Lençóis Maracanhosos. I can't say it right. It's a place that has a million lakes in the sand dunes. It's amazing. You can go do that here. You can set up your home base here and then go wander, you know? But I do need to have someone taking care of the pets. So if you go do that, you just have to set it up with the person that cleans the house and takes care of the garden to come do that for you. That's basically it. This is life. Remember, life is not here for you to be a slave to. It's here for your spiritual journey, and whether you realize you're someone with a spirit and a soul or not, eventually you will die, and at that point you'll realize that you've been asleep your entire life and you never really lived. And that's why you're so afraid of death as well. So for anyone who's like, one time an American friend who visited us, or American friend that I met here in Brazil, he asked me, like, what's my purpose in taking ayahuasca? And I was like, well, don't you have something you're afraid of that you don't want to be afraid of anymore? And he was like, sure. And I was like, well, are you afraid of death? Everyone is, right? And I'm not afraid of death. And that's why I'm free. I'm able to say nonsense. I'm able to say the truth, knowing that the truth may get someone killed, like MLK, JFK, Princess Diana. A long list of people got killed for saying the truth. Well, it's easy. It's not courageous anymore when you're free. And I'd rather live 1 second free than live 100 years as a slave. Because 1 second free, wow. You know, I lived 30 some years as a slave. I hardly remember it. It just goes by, the years as a slave. There's nothing to remember, but 1 second free. You know, it's better than the best sex you could ever even imagine. All right.